Mabscott Elementary in Raleigh County invited a special guest to share what life and culture was like at the first Thanksgiving. WOAY loves a history lesson and took a seat in class.
November is Native American Heritage Month, and Thanksgiving is already less than a week away. With that in mind, our friends at Mabscott Elementary invited a special guest to speak with some students to remember what the first Thanksgiving was like.
Thanksgiving, for me, is a time to reflect upon the history of cultures coming together.
Douglas McClure Wood brought a very informed perspective on what life was like when the first Europeans arrived in North America.
I know a lot about history, and I'm really good at helping people understand cultures from the past, not just American Indian, but others like the Scotch-Irish and the English.
The initial relationship between the two cultures played a major role in the survival of the new immigrants.
Initially, for the sake of the Puritans and the first Virginians who settled in this country, they absolutely depended upon the friendship of the American Indians they found there, primarily keeping themselves from starving in the first few winters.
The students got to hear stories and interact with different aspects of culture in what was a very different time. Learning is always front and center at school, but learning and adapting is also essential for survival, and when we work together, we are at our best.
If we can recall the times when friendship blossomed between the different cultures, then that will help us, I think, when we come across other cultures ourselves to see this doesn't have to be a head-butting relationship. It can be a friendly relationship. We can learn from one another. We can exchange ideas. We can exchange cultural affects like different foods, clothing styles, those kinds of things.
Reporting from Mabscott Elementary, Newswatch 4.